Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. Lord, I'm amazed by you. How you love me. I wish you could see a little better all the waterfall that I'm seeing back here in the background. Because as I look at this waterfall, I see several different things that the Lord shows me. He tells me, you know, there are rocks in our way. Sometimes there are obstacles in our path. There's always a way around those obstacles whenever God's involved. As the water flows around these rocks, it is proof that God's grace is unending and it's ever flowing if we just have faith in Him. And this water represents to me, you know, how much faith that we should have in God, that He can move around any of these obstacles with ease. But we have to have faith in God and what He can do for us. And way back in the back, there's an area, way back there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's an area where there's two different paths and they split. And you know, to me that resembles, there's a path that we can take that God's leading us to, and there's also a path that we can take that is not of God. And we have to make the decision of which path we're going to take. We can either take the one that, you know, the devil is leading us to, or the one that the Lord is leading us to, because the Lord will never do us wrong. But sometimes in this pathway, there's two different areas and they're split, but the one area comes right back through the middle, and it actually comes and rejoins with the other part, which resembles to me the fact that even if we get off our path, that God can recombine us back to where we're supposed to be. Because, you know, no matter how many times we fail, the Lord is never ending. His love is always flowing like a waterfall. You know, and I'm totally amazed with God how many times He has forgiven me and given me His grace. You know, I'm not a perfect person, nobody is, but you know, His grace is never ending, and you know, His grace will never die. And we have to remember, no matter how far we get off of our path, there's always going to be a way that He can bring us back to our path. And if you just allow Him, He'll lead you around obstacles in your life. He'll lead you around the rocks, the crevices, even though they seem so horrible. You know, sometimes they're real wavy, and you know, we have a storm on our hands. But then after the storm, and I'm going to show you a different part. Can you see it? Where it's just flowing gently. See, the waters, they calm down. So we always have storms that we have to go through. It's just how we deal with them and how we let the Lord lead us through them. You know, and sometimes it's really hard to put our trust fully in God, but you remember that His grace is always ever flowing, and that no matter what we do, He's gonna lead us and guide us and forever love us. All we have to do is have faith in Him. And remember that the Lord is always there for us. And even if we don't get our own way, sometimes, you know, we want things, we have desires, we're human. But sometimes those aren't the best things for us. And the Lord knows what He's doing. He knows each and every path. He placed them there. And He placed you in your life. And like I've said in previous videos, He wrote your story before you were born. So He knows what's going to happen in your life. Of course, we have free will to do what we want. But like I said, every time, if you want to seek out the Lord, He could bring you back to the path that He has given you. I hope y'all have a blessed day.